Good afternoon, student. Myself, Prashant Wakhare, Department of Information Technology, AISSMS IOIT Pune. Today, I am going to discuss the very important concept as a discrete mathematics point of view, and most of the industry using the as well as a research point of view, it is very important concept, introduction to graph theory. Firstly, we will see what is the importance of the graph theory, then what behind the history of this graph theory. So first we will see the why graph theory. So graphs used to model pairwise relation between objects, and a graph is a symbolic representation of a network and connectivity. It is concerned that how networks can be encoded. Graph is an ordered pair of set of vertices and set of edges. So generally, as a network point of view, network based company, industry point of view, it is very important they are using a graph. And third point, in our day-to-day life, there are so many problems, real life problems. These real life problems we can easily represented in terms of the graph theory. Then history of the graph theory. The development of the graph theory is very much similar to the development of the probability theory. The original work of the graph theory was motivated by constant efforts to understand or solve real life problems. The graph theory is a very important area of applied mathematics. The origin of the graph theory started with an important and practical problems of the scientist name is the Königsberg-Bridges problem. That is the 1735. But after the Königsberg-Bridges problem, Königsberg-Bridges problem, the great mathematician scientist, all of you know this scientist name is the Euler, E-U-L-E-R, Euler, become the father of the graph theory. When in 1736, he solved the famous unsolved problems of his day called the Königsberg bridge problem. And this is today called as the first problem of the graph theory. So he created the first graph to replicate this problem. So there are so many scientists, they have worked, like you were the Gaucher Kirchhoffs, De Morgans, William Hamilton, Alfred Kemp, then Piquet. These are the many contributed several results of the graph theory. So the graph theory, I have already told you that it began in 1735, and after the Königsberg-Bridges problem in 1735, the great mathematician scientist named Euler, he has started his work, and if you search on the Google, the 7 bridges Königsberg. So the scientist named Euler has find out the solution by using the graph theory. Like this, means all 7 bridges without crossing a bridge twice. So this is the problem, and this problem the scientist named Euler has solved without crossing a bridge twice by using the graph theory. As well as we have already mentioned the name of the Gustav Kirchhoff. He has also the more contributed and several results of the graph theory, the trees in the electric circuit point of view. So definition of the graph theory, a graph is the ordered pairs or graph is a collection of nodes and edges. It is denoted by the G equal to in bracket phi comma E. Phi means over the nodes, and nodes also called as the vertices and points. Then E is the edges, that is the links and arc between the pair of nodes. And the graph size parameters n equal to vertices and m is equal to edges. So this is the vertex and edge. We will see this vertex and edge by using this example. So there are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 nodes. So there are the 6 vertices. So I have already mentioned in the previous slide. So this slide, so n is equal to vertices and m is equal to edges. So if you see here, the n is equal to vertices. So total number of vertices 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the edges, that is the m is equal to 7. So this is the 1, 2, 2, 1. This is the 2, 3. This is the 4. This is the 5. This is the 6. And the 4 to 6, this is the 7. So there are the 7 vertices. 7 edges. So vertices is the your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the vertices. And this is the edges 1 to 2, 1 to 5, then 2 to 3, then 2 to 5, then 3 to 4, 4 to 5, and last one is the 4 to 6. So there are the total edges is the 7. Thank you.